So today we will be discussing about metals, mid-year metals outlook. What will be the theme for that? It's rising precious metals and declining industrial metals. So let's see what happened in the first half of the year, where we have seen that precious metals had risen, where we have seen that on the basis of the recessionary scenario expectations in the US, precious metals have outperformed other asset classes. We have seen that gold has given almost on 5% year-to-date returns, despite sliding around 8% from its all-time high levels. While copper, if we have seen, it has erased almost all its gains seen in the first quarter of the year based on the weaker than expected demand recovery from China. Now, what's the scenario that is holding on right now? The scenario is rising interest rate, tightening monetary policies, as well as rising equities, which is pointing towards also a declining inflationary scenario, which is pointing towards a deflationary endgame by the end of the year or by the start of the next year. The PPI, that is the producer price inflation, is declining at its fastest pace since 1948, and also the interest rates are held for a longer period of time, and the global economies are rapidly emerging to rise its interest rate further. Now, what will happen and what we expect in the second half of the year? As we see in the screen also, we are seeing that this chart shows the gold-copper ratio with its inverted yield curve. Now, inverted yield curve is the only one which is predicting a recession in the US since last year. But the rising equities are not indicating any kind of recession. At least it's indicating that US may avoid the recession this year. But based on the inverted yield curve, what we are seeing that it's almost at the lowest levels of the year, and gold to copper ratio tends to bottom out whenever there is a lowest inverted yield curve on the chart, and that what we see that gold is expected to outperform copper going ahead in the second half of the year. We see gold prices still having an expectation to make a new all-time highs by the end of the year or by the start of the next year. While copper is expected to underperform gold, where we don't expect any significant recovery in the copper prices from current levels, while we can still see a new all-time high in the gold maybe by the start of the next year. So this is all about our scenario and all about our the theme of this context. I hope you like this video and do have some more updates on the commodities and currencies in our upcoming videos. Thank you very much.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.